What's up, guys? Miles back with another video. On today's video, I want to talk about everybody's been heartbroken. Everybody's been heartbroken. Literally, everybody's been heartbroken. Now, disclaimer, if you hear some thunder, if you hear some people talking, all that stuff is outside. My apartment didn't really stop all the noise and everything. But we're gonna keep going anyway. We're gonna shoot anyway. Plus, I'm close to the window. That's probably why. But everybody's been heartbroken. And see, being heartbroken is something we all go through, like in our adolescent stage, right? And the reason why you hear the train, all that train noise, apologize in advance, but the reason why we've all been heartbroken is because we haven't developed the skills to choose the right people. We don't, right? If you don't come from a good home, good parents, even if you do come from good parents, it's still hard, right? Because they can tell you stuff, but oftentimes as a teenager, you don't really believe them. As a teenager, let's just keep it real. A lot of times you got to touch the stove to see if it's hot. Right. But the reason why we all get heartbroken, the reason why we all choose the wrong people is because we haven't developed the right people skills to decipher who's real and who's not real. Right. So it's like a continuous cycle. So if you ever been heartbroken, I would really say like 10th grade down, like it really doesn't, you shouldn't take it to heart. You shouldn't take it personally. Right. Because you didn't know who was right and who was wrong. Like you don't know the right person to pick. You haven't dealt with enough people to decipher who's a good mate and who's not. Right? But what happens is we take those things personally, and sometimes they are pretty traumatic. Let's just keep it real. And we think that every person of the opposite gender is that way. And that's where we messed up at. Right? You've been cheated on by a girl and you think all women are like that. So you start treating all women like shit. All women aren't like that. All women are capable of cheating, but all women in the world haven't cheated. Right? So you get heartbroken and you start taking it out on the world pretty much. Matter of fact, I was listening to a 21 Savage song. I forgot what it was. It was off that album he did recently with Metro Boomin. And he said, I think it was R.I.P. Love. And he said, I'm gonna get revenge on every bitch, even if it ain't you. I'm like, damn, you gonna treat every woman like a piece of shit, even if she's a good woman? Right? And see, what happens is we create a cycle. You see, the person that gets their heart broken gets angry. So like when they get in the next relationship, they do it to the next person. They do it to that person. And then the cycle continues. That person then takes it personal. They take it down to the next person. They pass it down to the next person. Now we got a whole society of hurt people and we all think we ain't shit. Now, this is one of the realities that we all deal with whenever we go into relationships. That's a reality. You could be heartbroken. You can get cheated on physically, emotionally. That person might just walk away just to walk away. They're just tired of the situation. They just want to be single. Maybe you did something wrong. They just walk away. There's 1,000 reasons why somebody could walk away in a relationship. And that's what you signed up for whenever you get into a relationship. This is why you have to take your friendships and relationships seriously. Because you never know what that baggage, how much baggage that person is carrying. And guess what? When you get into a relationship, that person's baggage becomes your baggage. So I know I ain't ready. I ain't gonna even try. I know I ain't ready, so I ain't even gonna be in a relationship at all. But that's just something I've noticed I noticed this in high school, but nobody actually put the words to it. Nobody really explained to me. You know, your mom and dad know you're going to get your heart broken. They know that inevitably, but they don't explain it like this, right? So, yes, we get our heart broken. Yes, some stuff happens. You know, it's just a part of life. You know, if you don't want to get your heart broken, don't get into relationships. But guys, like I said, everything's a risk. There's a lots of pros of being in a relationship. There's lots of pros of being single. There's lots of cons of being in a relationship. Lots of cons to being single. So you got to pick, you know, which one you gonna pick. What I'm saying is, I don't want you to be delusional on either side. I don't want you to think that you can get married and then the shit just can't, it'll for sure last 30, 20 years until the day y'all die. It might not last. Y'all might not even get out the dating period, right? I don't want you to think that single is the way to go when you really want a relationship and you out here chasing girls all the time, right? So I just wanted to come in and drop this video on you guys, give you some insight, give you some reality. Think about whenever you're making your day-to-day decisions on stuff. So that's my video. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Myleschum. If you like my content and channel in general, consider donating $Myleschum. Links in the description below. We out.